Yo, yo! What's up, guys? How's it hanging? Look at you early arrivals. Jake Woo, Camille Diz, Goat Force McGoat, Sickle Cool, Lord Inquisitor Ignis, Lone Sparrow, Maxwell. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, hello. So Takai? Or Lord Matt High. Mr. Wheelman, good to see you. Sir Roanoke, Biofoot, OE Twitch, OEE Twitch, Great Book of Grudges, hello, hello. What are you doing here, brother? Jack Ferris, hello. The Chaos Waste called my name. The slaughter must begin again. Tactical Sign, Aiden Gothier, Thomas Eck, good to see you. How am I? I'm good today, dude. I recorded multiple videos today. I feel so accomplished. I went to the store and picked up some stuff I've been needing and being really lazy about getting, so today's been a good day. I have dealt a substantial blow against my eternal rival that is procrastination and just depression and anxiety in life. I've dealt a substantial assault to my enemy. And I'm very excited for this week. Warhammer Fest starts tomorrow. I have a video that's being worked on right now that'll come out as soon as it's done. That my lovely editor, Eliza, is slaving over as we speak. So, like, as soon as that's done, I'll literally just kind of stop what I'm doing and go upload it. Should be a blast though. I'm really excited for Warhammer Fest. So I made a video about my predictions and stuff. So hopefully y'all looking forward to that. Also, the first episode of the Chaos Dwarf Q&A has officially been recorded and is going into production. So that's exciting news. Vampires cometh? Yes, yes. If Chloe could be any creature from Warhammer, what should she be? I always call her a Chloeodon to make it easy. So in my mind, she's like a Troglodyte, except for, you know, actually effective. Building some Seekers of Slaanesh. Nice, nice. We're Chaos Dwarfs. They're coming. They're actually coming. Do I think we'll get our first Warhammer 3 gameplay trailer this week? I don't know. I doubt it, but maybe. I doubt it. It'll probably be later in May. Also, for anyone that's interested and curious, and I'll kind of mention this later on, for anyone interested and curious, I will be trying Rome Remastered, which will be the first time in my life I've ever played Total War Rome tomorrow evening. So if you have either never seen the game, or you want to see what I think of it, or you have seen the game and you're like, oh, I hope he likes it or whatever, be sure to stop by tomorrow night for that. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You follow the Fresh Prince. Anyway, what's the fastest way to level up in this game? Play the Chaos Waste expansion.
Missing your family, pardon.
Shut up, nameless jerk. Do I think we'll see Warhammer 3 news this week? I doubt it. Anyone that wants to join, you better hurry, because I'm going to start here in just a minute. Pour bleach in my ears. Can't wait to see the Chaos Dwarf Q&A. I'm really excited for y'all to see it. I dearly hope that it's worth the wait. Will I do a live stream for Warhammer Fest? Yes. Will I do it for 40k too? Sure. Sure, we'll do every day. Why not? Can you join with your level 7 elf? I would not recommend it. You can, but you're probably going to die very quickly. Hey, Curse Fanatic. Got your first COVID shot today? Nice, dude. Very proud of you. Great job. Arvid, good to see you. Yeah, if you haven't and you live in the States, please, for the love of all that's good and holy, my dudes, go get vaccinated. It's good for you, and it's good for the people around you. Do I think they'll showcase the old world at Warhammer Fest? I think there's a like a 30%, 40% chance we'll see Warhammer the Old World news on Saturday. But yeah, I think we will live stream all of the Warhammer Fest stuff. It'll give me an excuse to get out of bed at a reasonable hour.
Kruber, do you really plan on...
No two trips through the Chaos Wastes follow the same route. Once begun, you must see things through to the end, or return in failure. Where you see a halo, the site is cursed.
Good lord, the two of them have so many coins to start off with.
Nothing will go wrong.
Count Mordrek's Fortress. You're excited for Wednesday? Why Wednesday, Lord Inquisitor Ignis? Isn't that... Oh, that's the Black Library Day. So you're excited for new books? I would be really surprised if the Black Library Day has anything big for Fantasy or AOS. I think it's probably just going to be like Horus Heresy and 40k mostly. Like, hopefully we'll get an actual release date on Get Slayer, but I don't think it's going to be much more than that, honestly. I'd be happy to be surprised, but Black Library seems to hate fantasy with a burning passion. Because they just don't support it.
The Chaos God's attention is elsewhere. Isn't that fortunate?
Okay, I don't see anything over there. Garanath, my brother, good to see you, my dude. I just wanted to say I saw your Twitch sub message, dude. Thank you very much for the continued support. I don't know how I missed it on stream, but I did. But yeah, so thanks for that, my dude. Is the Bastion Stair close to the inevitable city and the Bastion Stair? No. So the Bastion Stair and the inevitable city, I believe, are in the actual realm of chaos itself, if memory serves. The Citadel of Eternity is specifically in the Chaos Wastes. Which the Chaos Wastes are outside the realm of chaos. I hate when I miss. Have I read the new Lumineth? The Realm Lords? Oh no, I haven't read Realm Lords yet. I need to though. That is on my list. I actually just finished reading the Cursed City book. I just finished Cursed City, which was... Cursed City it was a good book. It didn't quite stick the landing, in my opinion. Like, I thought it did a really, really good job setting up a compelling and interesting mystery, and, like, the narrative was a lot of fun, but when it got to the end, I felt like it didn't quite make it. Like, it just wasn't able, I think, to wrap up the the whole thing in a very compelling story, I think. Because like it was a really cool mystery, but when you get to the end, it's like, oh, all right. But I'm not gonna go any more detail with that because a lot of people are still reading it. Reef. It?
Still here? Just take a swing. You stink stronger than you try. Back it in the head, Gorrickson. You can.
Is the new Be'lakor lore worthy of the read/buy? You mean the new Be'lakor book? The Broken Realms? Yes. But I am going to be doing a giveaway here pretty soon. When Kragnos comes out, I'm going to do a big giveaway where I'm going to give away the entire Broken Realms series. So for anyone that's like, oh, look at that, that's cool, just like Warpfire. For anyone that's like really interested in that, I'm going to do a big giveaway where I'm going to give away all 4 books together. So it's going to be the entire Broken Realms saga in one giveaway. So hopefully everyone's looking forward to that. But that will be after Kragnos comes out. Because whenever the books come out, I always get a collector's edition, but unfortunately the limited editions take like an extra week or so to show up. So I also buy a regular copy that I actually read. So when the last copy comes out of Kragnos, I'm gonna get one of each, and then I'll give them all away. Signed by me? I can sign it if you want, but I don't know why you would want that. I didn't write it.
What did you think about Covens of Blood? I thought that the first 2 stories were pretty good.
I love Covens of Blood. I'm actually going to be making a review video on it probably tomorrow. I don't know exactly when it's going to come out. It'll come out sometime this week. But I'm making a review video on it. Covens of Blood was fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Hold on, I'll check what that was in just a minute. I'm not sure if that was a donation or a resub. Okay, we've got a horde coming. Are those coins? Those are coins. I need to remember that's there for after we kill the boss.
I like what I see, Kruber. Nice trail of death.
Let's get the rest done, Dory.
Whoop. Good shot. Blew him off at the knees. Needs to sign it in Slon language. I mean, Lizardman... So Saurian, which is the Lizardman dialect, or tongue, it's not very impressive looking written. Like, it's in... They write in glyphs. So, like, I mean, it's interesting, but it doesn't like, lend itself to finesse very well, so to speak.
Bring him down before he dies.
Dead on the ground. I don't enjoy being broiled, wizard.
I missed. Gain 2 stamina shields. When I heal myself, heal your... Ooh! Yeah, I'll take that. So whenever I heal, I also heal my allies.
I hear the Pale Queen.
Elf, you look better. A lot better. I didn't know dwarves worship the dark gods.
They don't. Not true dwarfs. Most of them live out east, in a land of spires and flame.
Makes you wonder what can make them turn evil like that.
Carillion, you know a surprising amount about the Dawizar. Topical. Queen coming soon? Soonish. Chaos Dwarfs are going to be done first. Queek will come out after the Chaos Dwarf Q&A.
Hawk, gun rat.
Living Legend, I appreciate those nice words. Real quick, let me take a look at that message. Sora92, thanks so much, my dude.
Check your aim, Al.
For continuing your Prime sub for 9 months. It's very generous of you, thank you. Yes, I did enjoy Covens of Blood very, very much. It's actually probably one of my favorite AOS books. I definitely thought the first story was the best. The second and third stories I enjoyed, but I thought the first story was, like, genuinely amazing. Queek 2021? Yes. Hopefully. What's my opinion on the Daween AOS? You mean the Dwarden? I like the Dwarden.
Do you see that winch?
Where?
Cool, darlings. Let's show them that.
Oh, sack that down!
Nice. Life share, very nice. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drink that. Who's the most ethical Chaos God? The most ethical? Probably Nurgle. Nurgle actually, like, cares about his mortal followers, whereas the others absolutely do not. Like, granted, you know, he gives you a lot of diseases and stuff, but he also, like, makes you immune to the suffering of those diseases, so... You know, if your goal is to be, like, cared for by your god, then your best bet is Nurgle. Do I think AOS Storm... Will I be playing Stormground? Yes, absolutely. I need to actually email them to see if they're interested, if I could do, maybe get early access to it. I doubt... And, I feel weird even saying that, but it's like, might as well, right? I'd like to do a review on it, because it looks good. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed with the graphics and everything. It's just a matter of if the gameplay is going to be good.
Joins the Red Host.
Ow, 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 ow,
Sotex spawn.
Oh, everybody is down all of a sudden. Oh, that's not good. I'm out of shields. How am I out of shields? Berserkers.
Should I leave you?
And in doubt, drink. I'm here, Chaos Warrior. Oh.
A hardier proposition than most. Finger trap.
But the
Missed.
exiles can.
What's the matter, Kazaki? Don't can't get up. All right then.
Well, we survived that, but not by much. And for anyone that is tipping or donating, thank you very much. And resubbing and all that crap, I will be checking those as soon as we get out of this map. It's just that this mode can be a little intense. So forgive me for being a little distracted.
Here's a test for you, Mayflies. What?
Yeah, dude, I am super excited for Stormgrounds because there's actually unique Night Haunts in that. Like, if you watch the footage, there's like a character that kind of looks like Lady Allender, but she's definitely not. She has like an exposed skull, and she's all like red, but she looks really, really cool. And there's also like at least one other unique type of Night Haunt. So I'm curious if those are like characters that are unique to the game, but I'm very interested to check it out. Can't play because I always use a dwarf. I mean, I could switch. If y'all really want, I'll switch after this run. I just like playing dwarf. I mean, what do you want from me? I'm gonna check over here real quick. Make sure there's not any goodies. Nope. Okay. I thought she was just a Night Haunt generic lord. I mean, Night Haunts don't have a generic character that looks like that. Sergeant Teddy Bear 59, thanks so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Jack Brown already answered that, but thanks for the $2.
You may earn miracles and boons from shrines along the way.
So it's pretty much, do we want block reduction or do we want stamina recovery? I also, man, I think I tend to prefer Shrines of Harmony to Shrines of Fortune. Yeah, I'm good with doing another map. Maybe we are getting a new Night Haunt with the next army book. A rumor engine seemed to look like one. I haven't seen a rumor engine that made me think Night Haunt, but maybe. What are the giant skeletons at the end of that level? Oh, I didn't even see any skeletons. I'm sorry. What can we expect from Warhammer Vest? I have a video that's coming out about it today. I'll let y'all know as soon as it goes up. Stormground starts with 3 races. Yes, it starts with the Maggotkin of Nurgle, Night Haunts, and Stormcast Eternals. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do a destruction race as one of the starters. Like, I'm genuinely shocked they didn't include Iron Jaws. But assuming, like, the game looks good, if the gameplay is fun and it has like a really interesting campaign, then I could easily see it like doing well, and hopefully they'll add more races.
The Chaos God's attention is elsewhere. Isn't that fortunate?
Keep moving these ways. You're not just to fall here.
Is the Storm of Chaos canon? No. The Storm of Chaos was the first attempt by Games Workshop at the end times, and it's not canon. It got retconned out.
Lumberfoot healing draft.
I imagine all my teammates will appreciate when I stop playing Dwarf, because man, I friendly fire like crazy with the Trollhammer Torpedo.
Don't let it hook you.
Dead.
Case in point.
Oh, you mean business, I'll give you that. Healing draft for you. Dory, you're a gas rat.
Attacks against full health enemies deal bonus damage. What's my favorite moment ever that was retconned? My favorite thing that was retconned was the city of Conquata. So in the earlier editions, or in the Storm of Chaos timeline, the Albion Crisis happened, which the Albion Crisis like may have still occurred in 8th edition, but they don't talk about it. In 6th edition, it was a major deal. 6 and 7. And one of my favorite things about it was that it actually represented the Lizardmen not only being on the aggressive, but actually like taking new territory in the world. Which is that they were actually the canonical winners of the Albion Crisis, like the ones who actually held on to Albion. And after restoring the Mist, they also put a new temple city that started being constructed there, which is where Krokkar spent a lot of his time, was like watching over it. And that was one of my favorite pieces of lore. Unfortunately, that doesn't really seem to still be the case in 8th edition, which was a huge bummer to me.
Where are the others?
Grimgor kicking Archaon in the balls, that never happened. I own all of the Storm of Chaos lore now. That never happened. That's just a stupid fucking meme. Grimgor headbutt him. That's true. But he did not kick him in the donglas. Do I think we will get more Warhammer 3 info this month? Yes. I know for a fact we're getting more Warhammer 3 info this month, because Grace told us that a while ago. It might not be till later this month, but we are definitely getting Warhammer 3 news this month. I don't know when. Like, anything more specific than that, I cannot tell you, because I don't know. Damn. Plague monks, man. Just the worst. Dead Sienna. She's like... Okay, there she goes. Oh, nope, nope, she's back on the ground.
Joins the Red Host.
It's her new...
Cursed
The new elite Dark Elf fighting tactic. It's a new stance. Very, very sophisticated. Oh shit! Dr. Buddy, thanks so much for the 5 gift subs, dude. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Appreciate the support, brother.
You've earned your reward. Don't
Passively
cry.
regenerate? No. Reviving a teammate gives you both health regrowth. What's my prediction for the Secret Day? Either AOS 3rd Edition, Horus Heresy being re-released in plastic, the animations are coming out, or Warhammer the Old World news. Aha! Health regen!
Falling down now. You stink stronger than you try. Ah, but come on, mother, hit harder than that. No, not enough. Try again. Harder. I hear a backstabber.
I am so tired of being butt poked! Stop it! Dr. Bloody, thanks again so much for the 5 gift subs, dude. I hope everyone that got a sub on Twitch enjoys the emotes and uses them all over the community. And yeah, welcome to the Red Host, my dudes. You've been spawned into a better life. Eh. Hey, Jack Brownie, thanks so much for the super chat, my dude. But enough people believe Grimgor nutted Archaon, we can make it real. Hey, the realms of chaos do not exist in our world. Just because you believe in something fervently enough does not make it into a divine entity all of a sudden. That's not the rules in our world. That being said, we can now feel confident that if most of the fantasy community were to exist in the fantasy universe, the god that they would bring into existence would be the nut god. As in kicking in the nuts, not the other... Okay, never mind. Wouldn't Korn be the most ethical as he disdains lying and cheating? No, because Korn doesn't... So that's kind of a... I think that's a misrepresentation of what Korn is. Korn himself, his followers are beside the point. Korn himself does not care how the blood flows as long as it flows. He does have a disdain for magic, but it's not... he despises magic because he sees it as a way for people who are weak and are those who would be slaughtered beneath the strong, having a way to usurp that system. But Korn does not really care how the blood flows in the sense that you can assassinate someone, you can stab them in the back, you can kill the weak and defenseless, you can kill a baby, you can kill a bunch of religious people who don't believe in fighting back. As long as the blood is flowing, he cares not. Korn does not give a damn if you betray your allies and start... If anything, that would make Korn elated. If you lose yourself to bloodlust and start murdering your best friends and allies who are caught totally off guard, and therefore it's not a fair fight, Korn's happy. Korn does not care about honesty. He does not care about martial honor. He doesn't care about truth. He only cares about blood and violence. It's just magic kind of spits in the face of that. But, like, Khorne's totally okay with you shooting people. I mean, Khorne literally has weapons of war that are cannons. That, like, belch fiery skulls at you. And that's fine by him. All he cares about at the end of the day is that the blood flows. I thought he hated Scarbrand because he stabbed in the back. No, he hated Khorne got mad at Scarbrand because Scarbrand had the audacity to attack him in the first place. It doesn't matter how Scarbrand attacked Khorne. All that matters is that he attacked Khorne. And you have to remember, the Dark Gods are insane. So, like, it's totally fine for the Dark Gods to be contradictory and to have, like, bizarre rules that don't necessarily work in certain instances and stuff like that. Like, they're not sane, carefully constructed, clever creatures. They're literally mad gods. Obedience is important to Khorne. Obedience is important to all the Dark Gods. If you try to threaten them, they do not give a damn how valuable you were to them before that moment. If you threaten them or attack them, they will take you down with everything they have.
You can spend pilgrims' coins at this shrine to receive boons.
Damaging enemies with
Or
damage
if you
over
have
time
enough,
heals. Well, I don't have damage over
perhaps you
time.
might seek a miracle for the whole
Melee
party.
killing blows
Spend your
restore
coins
health.
wisely, and hope your fellow pilgrims do the same.
Nice. Yeah, Karn the Betrayer is a good example of Khorne in 40k. Do I think the Greenskin Afterlife... Oh, wait. Nolan, thanks so much for that very generous tip, my dude. The $20 ruse. Thank you very much. What do you think the consequences of Morthy becoming a god is? So, the primary one we've already seen, which is that because of her jacking around with Slaanesh and doing all that BS, she allowed the twins to be born. The newborns. Which the newborns are the new big bad Slaanesh creature. They're basically the god Slaanesh, but they're twins. And they represent two different aspects of him on the battlefield. It's her fault those things got out. Because the way that she ascended to godhood was literally to glut Slaanesh with so many souls that he could not, like, focus his attention on her when she invaded his guts. And so that was a massive issue. And then, her shenanigans and her betrayal of the Pantheon of Order, I think, is going to fracture the Pantheon of Order. Like, I think the Pantheon of Order is done. I think that Morthy is completely out, and I think she is dragging the Idnef Deepkin with her out of the, for the most part, out of that alliance. And I think it's going to cause further repercussions once the Elven Gods realize what she has done. I think Morthy is going to single-handedly cause a civil war among the forces of Order. Sigmar tries to avoid it. Sigmar does try to avoid it by when he tries to counter-invade Anvilgard, and which is now Harkuron, which is the city Morthy took from him. He tries to, like, alleviate the fighting and basically draws Morthy into negotiations where he allows her to keep the city, but we don't know what he asks from Morthy in return, or the Celestic Prime, rather. But I highly suspect that the Elven Gods, when Alariel, Tyrion, and Teclis find out what Morthy did, especially Tyrion and Teclis, I think they're going to go to war. Yeah, Morthy's going to get bonked. She's going to deserve it. But I also think that her whole thing, the whole situation where she betrayed Sigmar and everything, I actually think Morthy's shenanigans are going to force Grugni into the open. Like, we've already seen Grugni showed up in Broken Realms Be'lakor. I think Grugni is going to be making his big return to AOS here very, very soon. And in part, it's going to be because of Morthy forcing him out.
Potion cash!
Orange ranged?
Gave 'em flavor!
I don't have enough for it, though.
Hogwarts are about again.
Is the negotiation bit Broken Realms Bellicor? No, the negotiation is in the Daughters of Cain Battle Tome. Their second edition Battle Tome, which came out after Broken Realms Mortal.
Cursed Sotek spawn joins the Red Host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
What's going on with Bellicor? Bellicor did his best to basically take over the Mortal Realms, or at least the Realm of Metal. And to his credit, he got super close. But he has successfully heavily severed the connection between Azir and the other Mortal Realms. So the Stormcast Eternals are no longer eternal right now. If they die in much of the Mortal Realms, they're permanently dead now. At least for the moment, which is a huge deal. And Bellicor actually successfully murders one of the, or he executes, rather, like it's just literally an execution. He executes Loris Grimm, who is one of he was a very, very important Stormcast special character. Or not a playable special character, but he was a very important Black Library character. It'd basically be like somebody in fantasy. That would be the equivalent to someone killing oh god, what is his name? The Empire Battle Standard Bearer character. No, not Hellborg, the other one.
Bad feeling about this.
Schwarzhelm, yeah. It would literally be like someone executing Ludwig Schwarzhelm. So... And Bellicor got this close to killing, to perma-killing, the Lord Celestin. Of the, what's his face? The guy that just got a model. Man, I'm blanking on so much garbage right now. Gardas Steel Soul. Bellicor beat the absolute trash out of Gardas Steel Soul. Like, Gardas put up a good fight, but Bellicor completely outclassed him. Granted, Bellicor was Bellicor and waited till, the fight would be entirely in his favor before he even attacked him. But, yeah, poor Gardas, dude. Gardas lost, one of his best friends, and then he could not beat Bellicor. The only reason Bellicor even, fled the battlefield was because all of the, literally the entirety of the Caradron Overlord showed up and pulled a charge of Rohirrim, the last charge of the Rohirrim moment, except for it was a flying armada of ships that just utterly obliterated Bellicor's army. And when Bellicor tried to destroy, the fastest and best ship, that's where Grugni was. So Grugni was like, bitch, come on. And Bellicor was like, nah. I'm out. Bellicor, he tucked his tail and ran when he realized he was facing off against a god. Did Death accomplish anything in Broken Realms Techless? No, but that was on purpose. That was mainly because of, Manfred. Manfred purposefully failed when he would have succeeded. Archon nearly succeeded, but was defeated by, and seemingly killed, by Eltharion. Eltharion the Grim being a badass and getting revenge, kicked the shit out of him. And then after that, Nagash would have succeeded if he had tried to finish what Archon started, but Nagash was so pissed off and so arrogant, he tried to destroy the entirety of the Realm of Light in one fell swoop, which he also nearly succeeded at, but failed right at the end, when his body was destroyed. And then, because, like, Nagash got Sauron, his physical body was destroyed at the end of Broken Realms Teclis, which was amazing. That was a really cool story. Like, Teclis beat him, but Teclis has pretty nasty PTSD right now from that fight. Because Teclis was actually really outclassed. He beat Nagash through cleverness, not by overpowering him. Because Nagash was just beating the tar out of him. Like, he broke most of Teclis's ribs and just about killed him before Teclis finally managed to functionally banish him. I think I need 240 for that. I'm gonna double check. Oh, thank you, whoever just found that. Yeah, Teclis had a lot of help as well. Nagash is his own worst enemy. That's very true. Was that Grogny? I heard it was Grombrindal. No, it was definitely Grogny, based on the context clues. Plus, Grombrindal is busy doing other stuff right now. So far, no chest? Yeah, not yet. But, dude, I'm so excited for this month. This month, we're getting the Grombrindal... we're getting the Grombrindal talking to Gotrek story this month. Gotrek, Malineth, and apparently a wizard are all going to be meeting up with Grombrindal, and I'm super excited for that. David Geimer has been absolutely killing it with those stories. Oh, there's the chest. But yeah, there's a ton of awesome stuff going on right now. I need to make some videos about it because, like, it's difficult to cover everything. Dude, Storm Fiends are so easy to pick on. It's just hilarious.
Don't leave your reward behind.
Like, you could just bully them. Ow! God!
Someone give me a... You stink stronger than you try. Ah, but
Hello.
my mother hits harder than that.
Dude, like, all the things down here. A lot of baddies, too. Whoa, look at all these exotics. Attacks cannot be interrupted, striking 5 enemies.
Not true dwarfs.
Ooh, I'm actually really likely to get that. I'm gonna take Remedia's leveler. Alright, there's infinite ammo over here I'm gonna get real quick. Maybe I should have played Rome tonight, because there's like a ton of people in chat. Just keep Geimer away from the Idneth. I'm reserving judgment on that until I read Court of the Blind King myself. I've not read Court of the Blind King yet. But Games Workshop was advertising that book again this week. So I'm wondering if it's going to be getting a sequel soon. Oh my god, so many dudes. They all have the potential to split, which is really nasty.
The shadows hide me.
Will I be streaming the reveals? Yes, I will be streaming every day for Warhammer Fest. I will be there every day. So even those of you who are 40k fans, I'm going to be there to hype with you. 40k generally is not my thing, but you know what? Hype is hype, and I'll be there to celebrate with you guys. Especially since Valrak is in the hospital, which I hope he gets better. All the good vibes for Valrak, my dudes. Make sure you show him love. on Twitter, and then as soon as he comes back, there's gonna have to be a big celebration for that. He seems to be okay, but man, he got hurt. That reminds me, Kiro, have you done your session 0 yet for the AOS campaign? Is it probable that all these stories will be gathered into a book or something? I don't know. Maybe? Probably not. If you mean the stories from, like, the big books, I doubt it. I think there's a good chance maybe they'll release, like, the short stories? Because all the short stories are really, really cool. And cover events not in the books. I would actually really like it if they released the short stories from Malign Portents and Broken Realms as, like, their own thing. Because, like, it's really hard to find a lot of those short stories now. Like the Malign Portent ones, which there were a lot of really cool short stories in Malign Portents. And they're, like, nearly impossible to find now. I love getting all those kills! Okay, we look good. Of course we look good. Unrelated, but we're looking safe. There we go. Hey, Jack Brown, thanks for another super chat, my dude. Last chat for the night, do I think Manfred / Aberystwyth Shore are going to break free of Nagash for Soulblight Gravelords, or will it be pure Nagash? Jack Brown, so if you haven't read Be'lakor, one of the things that happens at the end of Be'lakor is that Manfred, probably predicting that Nagash was going to get himself killed, actually initiates a civil war. So Soulblight Gravelords is likely going to cover the events a lot of that civil war, and it looks like it might come up a bit in Kraknos, but there's a civil war right now going on in Shyish caused by Manfred von Karstein invading the lands of Neferata, because it looks like Manfred is trying to consolidate power in Nagash's absence. And it's likely that Manfred has either discovered a way to break free of Nagash's control, at least a little bit, or he's just taking advantage of the situation. But I think there's going to be a lot of death shenanigans going on in Soulblight Gravelords. Is that an Iron Drake cannon? This is a Trollhammer torpedo. We could do attack speed or block angle. Yeah, I'm going attack speed. What shrine do we get after that? Harmony? Okay. Am I hyped for Castlevania in a few weeks? Fuck yeah, I'm hyped for... Yeah. Dude, I love the Castlevania series on Netflix. It's so good. How often do High Elves and Dark Elves defect to the opposite side in modern contexts? Very, 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 very rarely. It's almost never heard of. Defection from Dark Elf to High Elf or vice versa is exceedingly rare. There are colossal cultural differences between the two. Pickups are disabled. Oh, nice. We got the hex enemy. This is a really good one.
Save that which you take
This
from
is
the dead.
this is Slaaneish's greed aspect. It's probably one of the most fun. If you ever need another for D&D, I am Zombovkin on Discord. Well, thank you for the Christopher. Thank you for the super chat. I actually want to get involved in another D&D campaign soon. Because the D&D campaign that I'm in is, oh no, okay, it's pretty much over. We ran Tomb of Annihilation, and it seems like it's just about done. So I need to start looking for a new D&D campaign. I've just became aware of Arcadum on Twitch, and my god, dude, his stuff looks so fun. Like, just those big, organized campaigns with, like, a bunch of other content creators and stuff. I'm like, I want to do that. That looks like fun. This map is great because you don't have to look around for pickups. Because the only pickups that spawn are from the enemies. Which is awesome. Orange weapon thing in the back. Come join our 5e. A 5e? What? 5th edition? Where's this 5th edition you're talking about? What sorcery is this? Hello? No. Come back.
Into gloom.
Ah, I didn't drop anything good.
Do the elves have many gods, Carillion?
Aye, indeed. Some dark, some light. Some who can't quite decide what they are.
Okay, there is ammo there that I want. Hold on, maybe I can...
Most folks seek deities who embody their virtue.
Only a child would expect perfection all the time. Our gods reflect our truth, not our hopes. Aqua, the beast brings fire!
Come at me! Get behind him. Ooh!
You've earned your reward. Don't forget it.
Gain 2 stamina shields. Yeah. Gotta go with Quetzal, man. One of the old ones? Gotta go with that. You're lucky. I wish I could. Dude, yeah, like I don't know where I'm gonna look for another D&D. There are a lot of places to look for D&D groups. There are a lot of places that invite. Are we doing Cat or Legend? Legend. Cataclysm. There's no point to do it except for just for like shits and giggles. And I feel like I gotta like warm up if I'm gonna do a Cataclysm run at some point. But I don't think we're gonna do Cata today. Didn't I just pick up ammo? Where'd all my ammo go?
See the objective,
Medical supplies, over here! Oh, who brewed this?
Ow.
Ha! This is awesome.
Aha!
Troll caves. Definitely troll caves.
Have I seen the Keeper of Secrets model revealed until Warhammer 3? Yes, I will be making a video about the leaks sometime this week. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do this week. Grenadier. Nice. I think we got him.
Calm down, beastie.
Random on range weapon.
Ah, you're getting the knack of this story.
I'm feeling a bit down here. You need to block.
What? I'm getting that thing if it's the last thing I do. Damn it! It got away! Okay, I think we're okay. What was I saying? So for anyone that's curious about what today's video schedule is, it's basically going to be today is a video about my predictions for Warhammer Fest. Probably like tomorrow is going to be talking about the Total War Warhammer leaks, because there were some leaked images, one of which is a Keeper of Secrets in-game, which looks super duper good. And we'll talk about that. What else do I need to talk about this week? I also need to talk about... There was something else, and it's slipping my mind. We're also going to be playing Total War Rome Remastered tomorrow evening. So, like, we'll probably start, like, around now-ish tomorrow. Maybe a little before now, depending on how things are going that day. I will be live streaming all of the reveals from Warhammer Fest, which will all be in the morning, because Brits always do things at absolutely absurd times. Nope.
This way! Thank you, Lilia.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about Blood Bowl 3 as well. Yeah, we do need to talk about Blood Bowl 3. Is it the AOS version of the demon? Yes, it's an interpretation of the AOS version. Yes, it's not the old school Keeper of Secrets. It's a new one. Has Gardas met Nurgle face to face? Essentially, yes. He has seen Nurgle. He didn't really meet him. He saw him in the Josh Reynolds book. That is terrible. Generally, Josh Reynolds can be super hit or miss for me, but Plague Garden I thought was an absolutely horrible book. I need to do a review on it here pretty soon. Is that a red forge? Oh! Yes! Big boy troll hammer! Okay, I think we're good. What time is the GW stuff tomorrow? I have no idea. I have to go look. I think we're near the end of the map, so I'm actually not going to grab that. I want to save my
Keep
coins.
fighting. The path will clear.
We've got a shrine coming up after this.
Someone flew through Radical. You want another crookie? Yeah, that's all right.
That's good.
I wish they would stop exploding. That would have made me very happy.
There she goes, out, giving them away for back to the victory.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be at the usual preview time, which is usually like, for America, it's like 8-ish in the morning. 8 a.m.-ish for Central Standard Time. It's going to be early.
Are you blind? That's the objective.
So I think it's usually like 2 p.m. British Standard Time, give or take.
That's incredible. Oh, anyone?
Those things are so weird.
Great stuff.
You just hear them being like, whoop, 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 whoop.
I'll give you one for free. Still here? Get to take a swing. Over here. Easy pickings for you. Only a 30.
Forgive me, I'm a little distracted, chat.
Blessed be the goddess.
They're off singing. We'll get them all out. Right here, right
Madness. Just so many supplies, dude.
Come on, beastie, I'm ready.
Aim like a goblin.
I won't deny that.
I test my Hogger, nothing. Do it proper. No stopping us, is there?
Plenty of gods in the world. Too many.
Good absolute grief. This map is ridiculous.
About when I was a nipper. It's good to have toll about when you start.
There's just a massive amount of goodies just flying everywhere.
That's good.
Over here.
There's so many pilgrim coins.
You need aid, Kruber.
Why did y'all not top off? We had like 1 billion health potions back there, and they're just walking around all beat up.
I hear the clank of a
Rattling
rattling
gun,
gun.
move.
I exploded. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Rattling's gone. Ha!
Shield has been synced.
Bet that's an assassin out here. The rattling's gonna die. Here's a healing drop.
That's the drop.
We're stronger together. Come back.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, I'm gonna step through that portal, and he's gonna get caught by that rat. But if I don't step through the portal, the rat's not gonna attack. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. You get used to it? No. What are the top 5 best legendary lore unique weapons in the lore? The best unique weapons in the lore that are for legendary characters? The Revered Spear of Tlanxa. Wait, when you say the best, do you mean like one of the most powerful, or do you mean like my personal favorites? There's the Blackbeard we know. that does fit him very well, doesn't it? Did I see the new Black Orc Spotlight video for Blood Bowl? I have not watched it yet, but I'm aware of it. Stromfel's Killing Savagery. Killing 10 enemies with melee attacks in quick succession gives me a 20% attack speed bonus. So we're going into the arena next.
Another wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
I'll do that. Let me check all the messages here. Hey, Gorakon, thanks so much for using your Prime sub. Welcome to the Red Host, my dude. Same to Krizomi. Thanks so much for keeping your sub going. Your Tier 1 sub going for 4 months now. Thank you very much. Inquisitor Thomas hitting 9 months of being a YouTube member. Thank you very, very much for all the support. Jack Brown, we already answered that. Okay, yeah. We're caught up. Great. The reveals are at 6 p.m. British time? Whoa, that's super late. So it's going to be like noon or 11 a.m. my time, depending on daylight savings. Thanks for the hydrate. Am I going to play any of the Trials of Mana games? I have no idea what that is. Oh, what are the 5 most powerful? The 5 most powerful Legendary Lord weapons are Galmaraz, the Widowmaker, if you count that. You may not count that because it doesn't belong to any one character, so I won't count it. So I'll say Galmaraz, the Revered Spear of Tlonksha, which is Krokgar's weapon. The Slayer of Kings, which belongs to Archaon. The Axe of Grimnir, which belongs to Thorgrim. And...
Hey, see that potion? Shield wrecking!
Not sure what I would say the last one is.
Take your time killing it.
Piss on that rattling anyway! Come here! Yeah, mate! Gobbles, the lot of you! Shooting stranger else? Still here? Just take a swing! Someone give me a feed! The door in his shield stand firm! Jump to the end! Hook right!
See? There's a hook rat. Only good for rats. A dead one.
The Cloak of Valea? I wouldn't count that as a weapon.
She's like a living fire in the mountains! On through red gold!
Unhealed and fire. I like to keep them at a distance. Easier to enjoy this life. Less of their death.
Eyes that gleam in the dark. Assault them.
Sorry, chat, I'm probably going to be a little distracted for a minute.
What is served?
This is the final part.
Go on! Again! I can take it!
Those berserkers, of course they are. Ooh, I do not like them. Oh, Korn is punching the ground. Woo, he's a little upset. Korn's a little upset. He's throwing a fit. He's throwing a temper tantrum.
Guess all those years in the back.
Probably Korn's most signature trait is throwing temper tantrums.
Back runs to me! Back runs to me!
Attack me! Attack me!
Clandestine! Summon their courage to defend Hellpit!
Grandmother hit hard on the back! If that's all you've got, you must have more!
That heavy tread, arrogance and empty.
Oh boy.
It's a chaos warrior. A chaos warrior. Just what we needed.
Okay, see how that's stopping! That chaos warrior! Staggy! Over there! Kill the lot!
And GG.
Impressive! But another challenge awaits.
Thanks, Korn.
That tickles, Salad!
Weird stone operators.
GG! The Expedition of Courage. Oh, thanks so much for the raid. Svenoms. Thank you very, very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, chat, sit tight for a minute, because I just got word that the video for today is ready. So I'm gonna download that real quick. There it is. Go back. Download. So we're gonna get the download started on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it started on uploading. That way we can get that going as soon as possible. Everyone just sit tight for a hot minute. Live stream premiere. I mean, I've basically already talked about it on stream, so I don't think it's really any massively new information. I just need to make a quick... I just want to make sure it's up and ready to go as soon as the live stream is over. That's the important thing. Let's see, let me save this. Where did I just save that to? Okay. Close that, open that, open that, open that. Go to there, go to there. Open that. Let's do this. Do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Let's copy. Put that there. Make it bigger. Make it wider. Because we like it when things are thick around here. Yep. 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 And then let me get a stupid picture of my stupid frickin' face. Where do I put my face pictures? There? Yes. Yep, that'll work. Open that. Select by color. Add alpha channel. Delete that color. 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 Delete that color, and that color, and that color, and that color. Okay, that's good enough. Then select, copy, paste, stupid face down here. Make stupid face bigger. Okay, maybe not that big. There we go. Put you over here. That'll work. And then I need text. Select text, add that, expand border, add black to the border. I know this is absolutely riveting. I'm almost done, I promise. Put that up, expand it so that it's legible. Whoops, 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 whoops. Expand it, there you go. And then we can put that right there. And then export to thumbnails, warfest.jpg, close, discard changes, select a video to be uploaded, go to downloads, pick that, upload that.
Missing your family, pardon? Well, it's your own fault.
Warhammer Week predictions and thoughts. Upload thumbnail. Go to that. Scroll down to Warfest. Select that. It's not going to go on any playlist. Next. Yep. That thing. Scroll all the way down. None of the above. Submit rating. Hit next. Hit next. Hit next. Make it unlisted, but uploading. Save, and done. Awesome. Eliza, if you're in chat, thank you for the quick turnaround on that. I greatly appreciate it. I will finish uploading that once the live stream's over. It's uploading, though, so all I'll have to do after the stream is like 2 or 3 little things. Alright, so y'all wanted me to switch character? Fine, I'm going to switch character. I'm going to play Elf, so move. Language? Whom? Alright, great, wonderful. Chat, sorry, I'm back to paying attention to you. I know you were just dying without me just fawning over your every act. Let's do Shade? What do I want to play? I think I'll stick with Sword and Dagger. Oh, have they fixed Shade yet? Is Misha in chat? Do we know if they've patched it? It's not fixed. What? I forget what was busted. No red weapons? Not on my elf. All my red weapons are on my dwarf. What do I think Corellian's new class is going to be? I've heard Sister of the Thorn, which I thought was a really good idea. Sister of the Thorn seems like it'd be a great idea. 2-2-2-2-1-3? Oh, that's a smart one. I'm okay with that.
Athelloren is reaching the end of its days, Carillion. As are you all.
Looking like Dr. Fate. Oh, I don't have a big glaive axe. What weapon do I want to run? No Shadowblade cosplay? I haven't bought the new stuff yet. So I'm just gonna be lazy and stick with this. Second row should be a 3, not a 2. Headshots increase headshot damage by 10%. Yeah, I can see that being pretty good. Headshots and critical effects inflict 40% bonus damage. Damn. So like this? 2-3-2-2-1-3. I don't know if I'm that good with headshots. Yeah, I prefer Corellian's eyes to lazy eyes. That was garbage. That was garbage out of here.
Now, where about 12? If you're ready to go.
That's concerning. There it goes. It's like it's gonna go. Daggers or spear? I'd rather go. I think I'd rather go. Oh, what's the new weapon I got for this? What? What's the new weapon for this DLC? Oh, it's the Moonfire bow. That's right. I'm not super in. Well, I guess I should use it just to try. Oh wow, that one's terrible. 295. What? Do I have 300 weapons in both slots? I do. What's with this 200 BS? 300. There we go. It doesn't matter what level it is right now because it will upgrade. Sure, I'll take that one. Interesting. And then I will switch to, let's go dual daggers. Wait, is that dual sword or dual dagger? Oh, that's dual swords. There's dual daggers. There we go. Okay. So let's try this build. Doesn't matter what rarity my items are because it's going to get mixed up in here anyway. We completed the corn challenge. Nice. Blood for the blood god. So all that's left is to play as all the different characters. Nice.
Yes, Lunar told me.
Now we need a tank. Well, usually tanks are not hard to find. Okay, now we can just do quick play because I don't care what we do.
You've forgotten more about engineering than I ever learned.
Or wait.
Captain's a monitor out of
Yeah,
Far nowadays.
Let's wait for some people. What are the Fellblade and Destroyer of Eternities in terms of power? Destroyer of Eternities is and the Fellblade they're S tier, like they're super duper high up there. I mean the Fellblade is horrifically strong, but it also suffers because it you know, is as dangerous to its wielder. I like how it implies that even though Loner's up there by himself, he can't help but, like, continue talking, even though there's a very good chance there's no one down here to hear him. Barton has a daughter? Yes, he does. But she, last we heard in the short stories, she vanished on an ironclad and hasn't been seen since.
About your kin, Gordon.
Huh? Come to make another joke at my expense.
I like when you hold down Z to look at the weapon. It looks like she's giving you a thumbs up.
They mean well, but it's not the same.
She's like... Any lore about the ancient city of Quintex on the Total War map? Not really. The ancient city of Quintex is pretty unexplored. That looks like how Carillion would do a thumbs up too. Like, it's just super awkward. Oh, okay, so she holds the arrow in that hand. How powerful is Gitsnick compared to other high-tier weapons? Not that powerful. Gitsnick is more of like a... Gitsnick is strong, but it has some notable structural weaknesses. It is a very deadly weapon because of how fast it is, but it's not, its main thing is that it provides, like, an obscene amount of speed.
Things being the way they are, crewman, I wonder if I can trust you any longer.
Look, I'm still plain old Kruber. I'll just outrank you now, that's all. What? Nobility, aren't I? You're a commoner. An esteemed one, maybe.
Hold on.
This is preposterous. That's exactly what a commoner would say.
I love they actually went back and added more voice lines for the Grail Knight Kruber. That's fantastic. The only thing I hated about Grail Knight Kruber is that he didn't have any unique audio lines originally.
You must see things through to the
go up.
end or return in failure. A halo marks a site cursed by the Chaos Gods.
That's so
I'm
funny.
Sure nothing will go wrong.
How powerful is Gotrek's Runemaster Axe? Well, apparently it's like one of the most powerful weapons the Fire Slayers have forged. It's not as strong as Grimnir's axe, though. What's the most powerful defensive item for pure damage mitigation? Like, what's the tankiest item in Warhammer Fantasy? The Throne of Power. Which is the big throne that the High King of the Dwarves sits on. That thing is like pure damage mitigation goodness. Like just god tier damage mitigation. Y'all ready for me to
The Chaos Gods are not interested
be
in this
super
place.
duper
How long will that last? Who can say?
bad with this career? Because I have not played Elf in God knows how long.
Killing it, why don't you?
Wow, that was instant death. Okay.
His life dims, and your shot claims its victim. Looks like a raiders' camp to me, Dory.
I don't know if that patrol is
Mind the shield, everyone!
particularly avoidable, but
Man bombs.
oh, here, boop. We have an engineer with us, so he should get balls. No coins up here. Hey, Dunko Pop! Thanks so much for the kind words, my dude. I mean, I just do what I can, man.
Walter! That sounds like Charlton.
Ooh, run away. I just like to share the things I love with you guys and hope that y'all like them too. No, 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 no. Yep.
Stand away! Hot fire!
Cruelty increases critical damage by 50%. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast. You get used to it. Yeah, that podcast was a lot of fun. I had a great time on the Electric Count podcast. It was a lovely time. Those guys are super duper funny. I hope to be able to go back on soon.
Do that again, dwarf, and I will skewer you!
Sneak rat is dead.
Did the standard bearer just kill 2 Bestigors? No, it just looked like he did.
A gun rat comes for us. Dodge your armor on the head, Julian.
It's weird seeing ammo and not needing it as Elf. Can I don't see anything down there. There was a podcast? Yes, I posted it on the Discord and on Twitter.
What's your healing draft?
But if you go to Discord and go to announcements, it's like the second most recent announcement.
I hear a war pack.
Gunner's dead.
Foul machinery is no match for Imperial steel. Stand back. There's tanks.
Just got the game on sale. Is there a class I would recommend? If you're I mean, just pick what you like. I really don't. I mean, there is like a meta in the game, but like I don't worry about that kind of crap.
Just a scratch.
I will say once you're like, you have to kind of you have to unlock most of the careers, but just do what you like. Once you get later into the game, there are things you can that are like easier or harder. For instance, I will just flat out say that Ironbreaker is by far the easiest career to play in the entire game. Like, just because it makes you very resistant to damage. But you can buy some careers too. Like the Dwarf Engineer and the Grail Knight are purchasable careers. So like if either of those catch your fancy, they're both really, really strong and they're a ton of fun. So you know you can always pick those up if you want.
Sneak rat is dead. Smash those archers!
Grail Knight is particularly good if you want to be like a really support-heavy player. It's probably the best support career in the game, in my opinion, next to like Ranger Veteran. You can snapfire the Moonbow? What do you mean snapfire?
Kill, peasant. But keep your elbow up. Your guard's open.
Ow!
Ah, praise the comic.
I don't like this tall grass.
An arena, a site of combat to appease dark gods.
You don't need to charge it. Oh, okay.
Don't lose heart.
Yeah, I guess charging it only
Fight
makes it a
on,
tiny
and
bit
the
more
way
accurate.
will open.
How fast is it? Oh, okay, I see the charge. Oh! I hit the wrong button.
Dusk and shadow.
Bombardier, hold your breath and shield your eyes.
Good enough, me, said hello. It's down, glory.
It was actually a good while that I basically main Shade. I haven't played in a very long time, though.
We've got the assassin. Oh, look! It's one of those rocky flames. Brought to a strike.
Hail Queen.
Is that all? I was hoping for an explosion. Maybe next time.
The gun is flame. You're all good fellows. Fire at death.
Why Sotek that kind of music? Oh, at the start? I don't know. I don't work on the podcast. I was a guest. You have to ask them why they use that music.
I fear not your horn.
Look out! Arrows!
Ah, I'm 6 short.
Feeble fireman.
My righteousness burns the blighter.
Wondrous gods, and you chose that one? Why?
A lie is a sturdy husk, handy with an ale. And
Dwarf, grab those.
home and kin are the only things that matter.
I see. You do better to follow Sigma.
Somebody grab those coins.
Sigma.
Do as I say.
Only eats all to hold a sword, brother.
There's a standard drawing.
Yes. Movement speed up by 10%. Okay, I'll take it. Not bad.
Fire! The heretic banner is no more. Backstabber!
Coins, 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 coins.
did it! Don't forget to claim your reward.
Man, I'm just like I'm getting okay useful abilities, but nothing like really awesome. These coins are invisible to 60% of players. It's funny.
Gotcha. Big on.
Would Sigmar and Grimnir have been best friends? I think they would have had a lot of respect for one another, but there probably would have been some issues between the two of them. Grimnir is a fairly irresponsible entity compared to most others, in that he tends to give in to his rage a little too easily. And he is not the most diplomatic or friendly entity out there in the world. I think Grugni and Sigmar would have been very good friends. Why not the repeater? I find it's more useful. I just wanted to try the new bow. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Okay, always look behind you, behind you at the start of a map. And then it's into the path of lies. See? Always check behind you.
Let us hope it remains true. Look, healing jar. The backstabber is slain.
What I thought. Who's the most underrated and overrated character in all of Warhammer Fantasy? The most overrated character.
Bloody black rat.
I don't like this, mayflies.
Gorst is underrated. Get out of my chat. Get out.
Where are the others?
Hammond, you're permanently banned. Go into this. Throw Hammond in the snake pit immediately. Although I feel bad feeding such filth to my serpents. Oh my god. Let's see. The most underrated character, in my opinion, is probably... Like, from a... Okay, I always have to ask this. From a lore standpoint or a gameplay standpoint? Because that will change substantially.
I walk.
Aw, come on.
You did it! Don't forget to claim your reward.
Taking damage gives you guaranteed crits for 3 seconds. Every block counts as a parry. Ooh. Do I go with an old one, or do I go with Hoeth? That's hard. I'll take the guaranteed crits. Gotta go with the old ones. Gotta go with the old ones. Oh, Blood... I shouldn't be able to get Blood Fletcher. That's bullshit. How can you even get Blood Fletcher with this bow? What a load of absolute butts. Whoop. I done goofed. Dude, if I can just get the lightning... If I can get the lightning, I will be like God tier.
You are of no use, dead elf.
I get 2 stamina shields? Yikes.
This is the correct path.
I know that sound. It's a rattling gun.
I wouldn't mind being back here, but the streets are so disorganized.
I'm going ready to wait with a shield like this. One time. Slay them.
Tell me something good, chat. What are y'all up to? Tell me something good. Tell me some good news. Watching a stream from a guy called Lore Master Sotek, pretty legit. I don't know, it sounds like kind of a stupid nerd to me. Chloe! Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hey, come here! Hey! Come here! Come here, come here, come here, come here! Hey! Chloe! Hey! Come here! Come say hi! Chloe, look! Hey! Come here! Come here! Come here! Oh, it's a blessed stream. It's a blessed stream. Because Chloe showed up. I don't even care if I die. It's a blessed stream. Chloe showed up. Chloe came to say hi. What are you doing, big? Here, I'll move the camera down until you wander off. Blessed stream. If Chloe shows up, it's a blessed stream. What are you doing? You gonna go lay down? Alright. That's all that matters in life, is Chloe showing up.
A good kill, peasant. But keep your elbow up. Your guard's open. You down. As you should.
They're so busy advancing instead of looking for coins.
Down the axe. Up here, Glory.
Ah, another.
She's cute. She is cute. It's very true. She is the best thing I've got going for me in life. No offense to y'all. Chloe's an old one, confirmed. Maybe she is. Maybe she is.
Laughed in his face.
Is the life of battle such a surprise, Kruber?
Reading the Malice Darkblade series? Oh, nice, dude. Malice Darkblade is good.
Not that.
Oh, yeah, the most underrated and overrated character. Man, that's such a hard question. I think oh, you know what? I would say the most underrated character is Thankful. Thankful is a character I think a lot of people think is like just a joke or a meme, and he's really not. Like, he is actually a really powerful sorcerer, or a wizard in his own right, and has actually accomplished a lot of really impressive things, but, you know, people just kind of meme about him all the time. Like, I've met a substantial amount of people who legitimately think Thankful is, like, an idiot or, like, really terrible or something, but he's not. He's actually a really interesting, powerful character. It's just that it's more fun for people to talk about his failures or, like, the funny aspects of him than to talk about the more serious aspects of it. But, like, he's a big deal. But yeah, so I would probably say that Thankful is probably one of the most underrated characters. Most overrated? I'm tempted to say Abarash. A lot of people that I've met, like, really like Abarash and think he's literally just, like, the best thing to ever exist. And, like, he's certainly powerful, but I don't even think he's the strongest of the vampires. Because he does not understand how to use magic basically at all. His understanding of magic is like paper thin. And that actually makes him one of the weaker of the big bad vampires in my opinion. Like, he's got enough martial prowess to make up for it, where he can like go toe to toe with the likes of Zoran and he can come out on top. But like, he's by no means the strongest of the vampires. I'm so bad with this bow, Jesus.
Medical supplies.
Down the hatch.
Sorry, what was that? Is there a shrine after this? I'm pretty sure there is, so I'm gonna save my coins. Well, I get a random one when I can get a guarantee. Nothing there. Is the cure for vampires dragon blood? Yes. That is the cure for vampirism. Well, it's the cure for the bloodthirst. I shouldn't say cure for vampirism per se, because like you can't not be a vampire anymore. Like you're still a vampire. You just don't have the need. You don't have the bloodthirst anymore. So you don't have the like overwhelming desire to consume the blood of the living, and you don't need to anymore. Once you've consumed dragon blood, it kind of like fixes the issues with the curse of vampirism. Though you're still undead. Like, you know, you still can't have kids, your soul doesn't get to go to an afterlife, all that jazz. And it's not a small amount of vampire blood, or it's not a small amount of dragon blood either. It has to be fresh dragon blood from the source, like from an actual dragon, and you have to drink a ton. You cannot just like drink a vial of dragon blood and you're good. No. You gotta gorge yourself on that shit. I mean, Zacharias the Ever-Living literally drained a dragon dry, and Abarash, when he finally defeated the dragon he was fighting, literally feasted on it and like drank just a colossal quantity of it. Who needs an afterlife when your whole life is afterlife? Well, if you die as a vampire, you basically go into like oblivion. You don't get to go to somewhere else.
You may find shrines along the path and offer coins to earn miracles.
Shrine of Lilith. Yeah, all the like data and numbers you're seeing on in my game are mods that are sanctioned for public
if you
play.
Have Pilgrim's coins, this might be a good time to spend them on a boon.
Man, I'm getting
enough,
like
perhaps you might
really,
seek a miracle
really
for the whole
crappy
party. Spend your
stuff.
coins wisely.
Like really
and
crappy
hope
stuff.
Your fellow pilgrims do the same.
I think I'll save what's left. Exploit weakness is pretty good. I think I'd rather save, though, and maybe get, like, an orange shrine for my weapons. Do you think I should get it? I mean, I could, but I'd almost rather get, like, a random boon early in a map. And I'm pretty close to getting 200. What careers do I want to see for the 3 remaining characters? I want Necromancer, Sienna, Sister of the Thorn, or Shadow Dancer, Carillion, and Warrior Priest. What's his face? Why is he getting the Miracle of Ulrich? Yeah, sure. Alright, fine. You convinced me. No, Abarash is absolutely one of the strongest vampires. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's not strong. He is one of the strongest. However, he is not the strongest. Like, Vlad von Karstein is above Abarash, if the two of them were to go toe-to-toe. Abarash, I think, would also struggle. And, like, if they were to fight now, I do think Abarash would struggle in a big fight with Ushoran. And I think he would probably struggle with Neferata, but that has a lot more to do with like his personal feelings towards Neferata. He actually did basically kill her once, but he did also catch her completely off guard. Like she didn't realize it was him. But I think Neferata now could handle Abarash once she actually learned how to use magic fairly well. But I do think Ushoran and Vlad, though, I think Vlad would absolutely defeat Abarash in a fight. I think Vlad von Karstein is undeniably the strongest vampire, like, period. Vlad he's like the big boss.
You must hear that storm fiend, mayflies. Doesn't matter how much
Always nice when the Grimnir monster shows up, like, immediately.
That's clear! Blood fire!
Come on, you big bitch. Wait, let him come down. Let him come down. Let him jump. I want to make sure we got the coins. Plus 20% health. Vlad the Chad. That should be his new name. Though I would argue that, like, in modern Warhammer Fantasy lore, Manfred von Karstein is probably the strongest vampire to ever live. Now, Manfred did eclipse his father eventually. Well, his father in darkness. It took him a long time, but he did pull it off. Manfred is a pretty big deal. Even though we all like to clown on him because of what Games Workshop gave him the absolutely terrible job of being the one who pulled the trigger on the end times, which did not fit his character very well. I still really dislike that they did that. What made Vlad so special? The thing that made Vlad von Karstein very special is that Vlad is the vampire who mastered, or got close to mastering, all aspects of vampirism. Abarash's biggest fault, and what prevented him from being like the biggest, baddest of the vampires, is that Abarash had his understanding of magic was basically zero. And magic is obscenely powerful and just a massive, big deal in Warhammer Fantasy. Like, if you're going to be one of the most powerful of anything, you're going to have to know how to use magic. It's just not something you can ignore. And Abarash did that. He ignored it. Abarash did not care for magic. He never learned, and it passed down to his line. Ooh. Well, I got a little distracted. Help. So once I'm at full health, I pass temp health to my allies. That's actually really, really good.
No more shots.
Jack Brown, thanks so much for the super chat, my dude. I thought Vlad beat Manfred in a fight in the end times. They didn't really fight. There was posturing between the two of them. Vlad never fought him. Standing still gives me 30% damage reduction. Oh, that'll come in handy exactly 0 times on his career.
Anyone want a potion? Lillian, a Blightstormer.
Man, if I get a headshot, though, it is just instant death. That is pretty fun. But the big thing about Vlad and the von Karsteins in general, like why the von Karsteins are the most deadly of the vampire bloodlines, is that the von Karsteins can attempt to master all forms of vampirism. They attempt to master magic, combat, tactics, commanding, transformation, like creating and controlling undead, like the whole works. That's something that's very unique about them. Like, the other types of vampires master different aspects. They, like, full-on master different aspects of vampirism. Okay, this feels like it's the correct way, but I'm just gonna explore it a little further because I can. Okay, I can head back to them, so I will do that. Assassin time. What is happening to me? Why am I, like, pulsing? What? Oh, okay. I had guaranteed crits. Actually, it's just looping. My guaranteed crits are looping. I mean, I'm okay with this. But what?
That's a blight stormer.
Besides Chaos Wars, any other factions I would like to see added to the Grand Alliance Chaos in AOS? I mean, Chaos Elves are a thing, so I would not mind seeing the Chaos Elves explored maybe a little bit. There doesn't seem to be enough of them to make a race, but it would be cool to maybe, like, learn a little bit more about them. We don't really know much about them other than that they show up from time to time. Other than that, that's probably about everything, honestly. I mean, if they wanted to bring back Malice, that would be kind of cool. I would be totally okay with them bringing him back. But right now, honestly, what I really want is a focus on the Skaven. Like, I want to know what the Skaven are up to. We have not seen this. The Skaven actually did not get to play a role in Broken Realms, which is really weird because they're usually like one of the Golden Childs. And full health. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Skaven right now. Presumably they're up to something. We know Be'lakor hired some Skaven that pulled off some shenanigans during Broken Realms Be'lakor, but we're still kind of waiting on a few things. Oh no, there's an orange thing and I don't have enough coins.
Our dwarf's in a bad way.
Oh no, I need more coins. I've been too busy getting absolutely just terrible boons. Endless bombs, I'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna find more coins. I don't care what it takes. Thankful is conquering Azir. Well, we know the Skaven do have a pocket in Azir somehow. They haven't really done anything with that. Oh, called it. They haven't really. Oh, called it. They haven't really done anything with that information, but we do know that the Skaven are able to spy on Sigmar. Hopefully my allies will be okay without me for a little bit. Wasn't there a ladder back here that I saw? Maybe not. Alright, let's get moving. Oh, that's rude. Master of 1,000 blades! My initiative is 10, and I have always strike first. What will you do, silly little rats?
Lucky strike.
Anyone else? No? That's what I thought. And that was supposed to be a challenge. Yes. Dace Throat Slitters. That is an unfortunate name for a weapon. Considering how Dace died. Like, I think that's supposed to be like, oh, hey, Daith made these, not, hey, these are what killed Daith, but okay, whatever.
Portion here. I can't vouch for the taste.
Random orange range weapon. Not terribly interested. I'm gonna
Shield vermin hiding
pop
among
back here real
them.
quick. Sometimes they're goodies. Okay. Look at this cage, dude. It's just like... That dude's just like freaking out.
A gutter runner treads close.
Aha! A potion! The gunlet is dead. I shall smite these star vermin.
A good kill, Blizzard. But keep your elbow up, your guard's open.
You damn! And so, madame, I shall heed your advice. As you should, Grimsby. No one wants to look your corpse around. Can't fault your biggest glory. Well, the black rats.
Oh, bull.
Grimsby, you should heal.
Bull! Bull, I say. Absolute bull.
Potion, don't waste it.
Alright, let's hope I get something not garbage for once. Come on, big money, big money, big money, and roll! I hate you, Ranald. I hate you. Hopefully there will be a horde soon so I can use this lifesteal potion.
A ritual. Hold your
Oh,
ground
great!
and
The
fight.
ritual, my favorite.
Disrupt this vile sorcery, good fellows.
This totally is not going to end horribly.
Maybe it's not so bad.
Hook rat inbound. Come on, put it down.
Can you get back in here?
The packmaster is slain. Look at that. A grabber. Give me a good eye when you shoot.
Bark skin, that one's great, but I wanted like a unique or an exotic. Instead I just got another rare.
That's a souvenir.
My last is bad.
Ah, God, I can't tell what's poison gas and what's like ritual nonsense. Let me go ahead and pop this.
Is that good?
There it is.
Got dead.
I hear a storm being glory.
And with that life share potion, I got my team back up to full health.
Move yourselves, lumberfoots.
Chop, 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 chop.
Kill that fire rat. I don't want to burn.
That was unpleasant. Good lord, this ritual takes forever.
Another dead weapon left. Foul as cheap. There's no match for him.
I missed every single one of those shots. Come on, blow up. There it goes. Now I can look around without feeling bad. Yo! Actually, a pretty surprising amount of pilgrims coins in this arena. Anyone else? Let's just look around for a hot sec. Dang, so deck you, Chad. There are words in a combination I never thought I'd see, but thanks, I guess. It's funny.
Are you lost, mayflies?
Okay, I just need to keep an ear out for the assassin. Okay, no, he's dead. Alright, looks like there's no more coins here. Oh, there are some coins, which means I could take a roll on the old gamble. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Alright. Not horror. Why am I taking damage? What is happening? Oh, are we in the... I think we're in the Slanesh one. That might be what's going on. Game ends in 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Should I die?
Ow, ow, ow.
I'd like
Hurts.
you to have my
It hurts.
sword of-
Ugh.
What, so the others will think I'm a witch hunter?
No. So they think that...
20% cooldown reduction. Papa, that's really good. Sotek's not playing as a dwarf. Well, chat was like, oh, you should play something else. And it's like, alright, fine. Hey, Goat McGoatforce. Have a Goatforce McGoat, sorry. Have a great day, my dude. Who would win, Grombrindle versus Zatan the Black? Grombrindle. I feel very confident Grombrindle would punt Zatan the Black into the earth. Oh yeah, that was the Slanesh map. Belshazzar's mine. And they called it a mine!
Ammunition, should you have a care?
Open cast mining, is it? Well, I suppose it gets the job done. The beast
Was there a model ever growing up that I always wanted but could never afford?
Receive the judgment of Sigma!
I mean, sure. Probably the model that I wanted the most growing up that... You know what? The model that I wanted growing up as a kid that I didn't have a reason to get it and I also couldn't afford it was the Balrog model for Battle for Middle-earth. That model was actually like the kind of the first of its kind. It was a fairly unique design. It was a gorgeous sculpt. Like, it looked right out of the movie. Very, very impressive model. I remember admiring that at the Grapevine Mills Mall, which is where I would hobby a lot of the time. That'd probably be my answer. If they had ever made a Mazda Mundi model, I probably would have said that, but there is not a model. You could not buy a Mazda Mundi model.
Imbibing a potion.
Now, growing up, if I could have picked any model that I'd ever seen in the, I think the Warhammer Fantasy the Warhammer Fantasy 8th Edition Battle Tome, Big Red Book, for 8th Edition, which was the rule book, they had, they showcased a guy who made his own Mazda Mundi, and I would have literally sold, like, anything to have that model. That model was beyond gorgeous. I would pay an obscene amount of money for that model even now. I mean, it's one of a kind. And it's like a perfect representation of Mazda Mundi. from back then.
Speaking of money, has Randall ever done anything noteworthy in the novel?
I did not realize there was a there was a tip. Sorry, I will check that in just a little bit. I'll check that as soon as this map's over, my dude. You mean the Bloodthirster dunked in oil and set on fire? Yes, that.
Well, isn't that a real life?
A potion of
A blind
strength.
stormer just
Wow.
like us and waiting nearby.
It's so weird looking to see like a normal potion.
Do these hunters have no hands? Doing that, and all responsibility for you. War funding.
That potion is so much fun, dude. Oh, Wreath Kial! Let's go! 100% power and rapid health regen if all my allies die. Nice! Plus, I'm an assassin. I gotta take the Wreath Kial. Come on. It's a Wreath Kial. Wonder what potion tastes the best? That's a good question. That'd actually be a really funny potion. Like, have a potion that doesn't do anything. It just gets a comment from your character where they're like, oh, it's delicious. It's like the halflings from the Moot made you a potion. It's like, what does it do? It tastes great. Yeah, but what does it do? It tastes great. That's all they say. Oh, that's enough. Oh, I got him. Nice. Oh, wait, I thought I got him. Ah, I made a huge mistake. I'm okay.
We've more to do. Stop.
You guys are nerds.
The banner's gone. Let's end this.
You and your fancy banners. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Parrying an attack makes you immune to damage for 2 seconds. No! I should have taken the parry earlier. Parrying an attack is possible, but it's hard. Maybe I'll have a chance to get it again later.
Have a care. I hear a storm, sorcerer.
This game is such a tease.
And once again, Lunar
I
sends us
probably should have saved and gotten the random red weapon, but, you know, I'm bad at making decisions. I bet the potions cause major kidney issues. Listen, I don't need your real life ramifications in my fantasy game, okay? I'm trying to have a good time here. Healing potions cause cancer. Doesn't everything cause cancer at a certain point? Actually, I guess the more pertinent thing would be if you're invading the Chaos Waste, you probably already have cancer. To be honest. It's just a matter of living long enough where that, like, actually becomes a problem. bet the medical supplies give you high cholesterol. Listen, I need you to stop calling me out right now, okay? I don't appreciate it. I didn't come to this live stream to be personally attacked. Thank you.
Not so good in a fair fight, assassin.
Isn't warpstone like the equivalent of uranium? If uranium was a lot more useful, like right off the bat, yes. It's like super refined uranium that also has additional magical properties.
Ugh, lumberfoots, always falling behind.
Yeah, cute, whatever. Oh, you lose.
I walk.
You leave my dwarf alone. Oh, shit. Get up, get up, get up.
For Kruber's sake,
Okay, we're gonna drink light share,
Sigmar is real.
and we're gonna kill everyone.
You're bleeding all over, dwarf. Do something about it.
Ow! Oh, that's not good. That's not good!
Bleeding. Gods.
I'm surprised you can stand without it.
Oh, don't shoot me.
Just keep both arms the same length.
You should be dead already, dwarf.
Strangler, bring it down. Don't let it touch me.
Alright.
If we are to
We
triumph
seem
in the coming
stabilized. Oh, there's the end of the map.
I must be truer to my faith than ever before.
That's convenient.
Really? I shall wait with bated breath.
That's a dead end. How much more am I going to play? Probably, I don't know, not like terribly much longer because I got to put out a video here in just a minute. I'll probably do, this might be the last one. We'll see if we get to the end or not. Why do Dark Elves have such a thing for crossbows rather than conventional bows? Because of the situation they deal with a lot of the, well, first of all, because they have, they prefer using barbed bolts, mainly because, oh! Critical hits and headshots restore 2 temp health. No! 10% attack speed! No! 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 How could you do this to me, game? How could you do this to me? God damn it. Sorry about that, Kiro. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. Oh, anyway, yeah, I got distracted. The biggest thing is that, for one, it was the rate of fire. The Dark Elves actually came to much prefer crossbows because it allowed them to fire at like an exceedingly rapid rate, which is why they use repeater crossbows, not regular crossbows. Which repeater crossbows are not nearly as like They don't punch as hard, so they're not as good for dealing significant amounts for like killing a single target. But they are really, really good for cutting down swaths of marauders, which was the primary purpose for those weapons, was killing just tons and tons and tons of marauders from the Chaos Wastes. That was kind of the main issue, so to speak. Oh.
For the exiles, Ken.
Wow, I did absolutely nothing to him.
Someone help the dwarf.
Ah, shit. Not having health is spooky. That's a chaos spawn. And I killed it. This is getting absolutely out of hand.
I see Grimnir's fury in your strikes, Bob. Can you kill? Stop fighting for
Man, it'd be nice if any of the bad guys would drop heals.
I have need of you yet.
Oh, the Grim Knight got lightning. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're gonna drink life share. We're gonna go ham. Everyone's back to full health. All right.
I need help.
Oh god, I'm stuck.
A lot better.
Okay, life share and bomb. Well, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing.
There. A scroll of eternity. A clue to the Citadel's location.
Nice.
Let's hope this screw.
GG!
Look out! Bob!
Wait, Watcher, if you hit me once more... Why did you hit it?
Everyone just killed the dwarf. Rip. Jerks, yes. That's going in the book! Yeah, it probably is. Deservedly, I might add. Hey, Zernoff, good to see you, my dude. Thanks for coming by. I did the most damage! Barely. Wow, look, 3 of us were in 25k. I got the most total kills, too. Substantial of which were in melee. I beat me by 4 in melee kills. Witch Hunter got 9 revives? Dang. Alright, dudes. I think that's going to be it for the stream. I hope you all had a lot of fun. Actually, I guess we could open some boxes real quick on the... open some boxes and see if we get some goodies. But that seems like a good place to call it. I'm going to go release the video for today after this. And then I got to go make the video for tomorrow. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. I'm trying to get all the dwarf weapons, so we're still opening on dwarf. I hope you all had a good time. Thanks everyone so much for all of the tips and all of the people continuing their memberships on YouTube or subscribing on Twitch. I really appreciate all the support. We had nothing but successful runs today, which is awesome. Red crossbow. I think I already have that. Pretty sure I already have that. I'm sure we'll... Oh! We got another trinket. Still, 2 reds from 8 boxes, not bad. 2 reds from 8 boxes is not bad at all. Even if they may be duplicates. I wish I could, like, spin red dust to, like, buy the, some of the red items I want. Because I still need the red... I think I still need, like, the naturally occurring red axe and shield. And... something else. Yep, already have that crossbow. Vingraz Drekmaraz. Alright, so we can just break it down. Dust is dust, yep. Think you got a red pick? I do have the red pick. I still need the red one-handed hammer. I think I still need the red axe and shield. I don't think this is the actual red one. I think this is a skin. It might be the real one. I'll have to look it up. I still need... So I've got the red great hammer. I've got the red great axe. I've got the red hammer and shield. I've got the red pick. I need the red... No, I've got the red dual hammers. Oh, I think I have everything. Yeah, I do. I have everything. I still need red twin axes, but those you have to make yourself. You can't get those from a box. And then I've got the red crossbow. I've got the red... I've got both red shotguns, because there's 2. I've got both red handguns, because there's 2. I've got the red Drake gun, and I've got the red Masterwork pistol. I still need to upgrade my Trollhammer torpedo to be red, and I need to upgrade a throwing axe to be red. So yeah, I do have everything. I think. I still need to find out if there's any reds I'm missing. Because sometimes there are, like, duplicates. You can get dual axes from the box. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's the red I still need on dwarf, is red dual axes. And then I think I've got all of them. What awesome armor. Yeah, this is the new DLC armor. It's quite nice. Not sure if that's my favorite helmet, but I do think this is the nicest armor set. It's either this one or the Gromdoclad, which is like I do like the black and gold a bit more, but I feel like this one looks heavier, which I like. I kind of like this helmet more because it covers the back of his neck. I don't like that the Gungasti does not cover his neck. Like, a lot of them don't. Most of them leave his neck open, funny enough. But the Anvil of Doom doesn't. The Anvil of Doom actually closes it. And it makes my headbutts look much fiercer. You have to do Slayer opens to get the double axe? I guess that would make sense since it's locked on this character. Maybe. No, I have the red dual hammers. Alright, my dudes. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go finish up the video and put it out so y'all can enjoy my predictions on what to expect this week. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Warhammer, for the Age of Sigmar reveals for Warhammer Week. So, yeah. What mods am I using? Oh, that's a good question. I am using... Hold on. Vermintide 2... Where's the workshop? There it is. View my subscriptions. My mods are the need II mod. So need double I, the crosshair kill confirmation, weapon kill counter, UI improvements, notice key pickup, player list plus, numeric UI, and Vermintide mod framework. Those are the 8 mods that I'm running. I believe most of those are like the highest subbed mods in Vermintide on the shop, so should be pretty easy to find. All right, dudes, I'll be seeing you when I wise. Oh, because it's daylight outside. The light's coming through the window. I was like, what the hell? Why is there light above me? Oh yeah. Oh, Daniel. Just saw your tip, my dude. Hey, Sotek, speaking of money, has Ranald ever done anything noteworthy in the lore? Not really. Ranald, the trickster god, he's the kind of god that if he was involved in something major, you probably wouldn't know about it. I mean, he does play a role as being kind of like an antagonist towards murderers, because Ranald's entire religion revolves around, like, crime in a sense, but not crimes that, like, results in violence or death. Ranald abhors murderers. Like, that's a big no-no. So, I would not be surprised. Like, I think you could write a really fun story or play a character in an RPG, like a D&D or a Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition campaign. That could be a lot of fun, which is that Ranald is a very big proponent of, like, master thieves or tricksters and stuff. But if they, like, find out about someone who's a murderer or there's, like, a serial killer or something, they are, like, directly opposed. So they would actually go out of their way to go after a lot of, like, the big bads who are, like, attacking vulnerable groups in society and stuff like that. They're not, like, criminals in, like, a cruel sense. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and see you guys on YouTube. I think Turin may still be streaming, so if you're on YouTube, go watch Turin's Total War thing. I think he's still going. On Twitch, I'm going to send you guys on a raid. So YouTube, bye-bye, guys. Gotta wait for YouTube to catch up. And there we go.